So Vercel Ship 2026 is coming to Sydney. It's fully booked out, and I'm looking for ways for how I can get a ticket to attend this year's event. And so I had an idea. The theme this year is agentic infrastructure. Vercel is known for the agentic cloud, and basically I thought, why not build a business that runs itself on Vercel, using Claude, using agents, using all the infrastructure that Vercel provide. And so here's the brief. Basically, we have agents that proactively work overnight to scout local businesses, a niche in our particular area, in our location. It could be Sydney, med spas, landscapers, plumbers, whatever it is. I've just chosen med spas in this instance. So it uses online services like Google Places API to find local businesses that meet our criteria. It then scans their website and online presence. It finds businesses that don't really have a great looking website. So it audits their online presence, their website, and it conducts an SEO audit. It conducts an AI engine optimization audits. So in terms of the thing that determines how these businesses rank on chat assistants like ChatGPT and Gemini and so forth, Google search. So it audits them. It rebuilds their website, using modernized infrastructure and modern programming languages like Next.js. So it designs and builds the website, deploys it, drafts a message to them on their Insta or Facebook DMs, and offers to book an appointment to demo it to them. It can even attach a live preview link. So these agents can control Vercel and deploy to Vercel. So a live preview link of their website, their redesigned website, and as part of that pitch, it includes a working demo of their actual their website. So what I mean by that is it's an animated video of the live website, both on desktop view and mobile view, actually scrolling down the page, so what it actually looks like. So it's not just a DM, it's some content to go along with it, as well as a live preview of the website. And if they actually want to take up that offer, which is they like the website, let me go next, they can pay with Stripe. So it includes a checkout link, and as part of that checkout link, they can either accept to just take the website and host it themselves, or we include an upsell offer. So that's a monthly retainer that includes your regular upkeep and so forth. As part of that checkout and upsell offer, we can also include other offers like tiered pricing. So what if we were to throw in an embedded chat assistant, assistants that sit on the client's website, answering questions from their customers, drawing on answers and knowledge from a curated knowledge base. So that's one of the offers and upsell opportunities. The other ones could be things like, very common is appointment setters for these industries. So managing appointments essentially, or managing leads. So those are all AI offerings that we can bundle as part of this offer. Now, those all build on the initial offer, which is rebuilding their website, redesigning it and deploying it to them, and possibly managing it for them on a monthly retainer. So this is a real example of agents actually performing valuable, meaningful work, running around on behalf of users or people like you and I, and performing work on our behalf while we're sleeping or while we're doing other things like building and growing the business. So to make it more agentic, these agents constantly learn from their own interactions. So this is not just a static SaaS that just builds and deploys stuff. These agents are looking at the offers, what's being accepted, what's converting, what's not converting. They critique their own DMs or emails drafts that they, the wording and the call to action. And the idea is that this outer loop, this closed loop system is constantly iterating and improving itself, so that over time, every website that we design, every email or DM that we craft gets better over time from those learnings. And then there's even more optimizations built in, so where we actually give these agents a budget. So just like real teams, these agents have a finite budget of tokens to work with every month or every week. And they have to demonstrate ROI, so they can place ad campaigns to stimulate more growth into our boring automations factory, stimulate demand for our services. So that's what I thought of as an idea to actually present, trying to earn a spot at Vercel Ship this year. Let me flick over to a live demo of what this has done today. So, as I mentioned, it goes out and scans the web for opportunities and possible clients where we can actually connect with and then deliver redesigned websites for. So this ran earlier today, and it's basically output for one customer, one prospect, sorry. It's created the entire website. Now this is a single shotted, so obviously there's a lot of opportunity to improve this. But this person didn't even have a website. They had a Facebook page and quite a big following, but they didn't have a live website. So what a great opportunity to just go and build one for them proactively and reach out and provide our services. So not only has it built the website, it's actually made a walkthrough video, both in mobile and desktop view. So here it is. It's built the website, using templates for both desktop and mobile. It's then created a video recording of it scrolling through the website that it just built. And then those assets, so these videos, could then be included in the DM or in the email or as part of the walkthrough call with the client. So I thought that was pretty cool. Not bad for half a day's job. Now the next step is obviously to deploy this all on Vercel. Actually, let me just show you the email that is drafted. So basically, I'm still the one hitting send. So this is the idea of a 20-minute CEO series. In the previous video, I introduced the topic, the concept of 20-minute CEO. We work on the business. The agents deliver us, items that require our review and feedback. We don't sit here behind our computer just monitoring and babysitting these agents. We want to review the outputs that they've produced. And that should take no more than 20 minutes a day. We'll review the candidates that they present to us as potential prospects. We can look at the websites that they've drafted and offer feedback. We can look at the messages and offers they're curating, those sorts of things. But that's supposed to be hands off keys for us. The agents are performing the valuable work. We are simply overseeing them. Okay, so that is what was built by our boring automations factory this afternoon. It's fully autonomous. It's running my Mac Mini, and what I plan to do later today is actually deploy it to Vercel. And if I could ask you, if you're really interested in following along in these demos and you want to build something like this, and you don't want to incur a cost for building these sorts of things, perhaps just leave a comment or DM me. But yeah, leave a comment and comment with the words Vercel. And what I'll try to do is I'll connect with the guys at Vercel, the crew at Vercel, and see if we can score some free credits for a bunch of the different services that we can use on Vercel, so you can follow along at home and learn how to do this for yourself. So looking forward to showing you the live product in action, but I just wanted to give you a sneak preview of what I'm building this weekend. See you in the next one.